So I want to talk a little bit about anxiety. So how do we get rid of anxiety? So I hope this lighting doesn't make you more anxious. It's kind of cool effect for me as I'm experimenting with making these videos. So anxiety comes from being fearful of the future, what the future might hold. Oftentimes I'll go, okay, what's the worst that could happen? What is the absolute worst that could happen? And usually I will come to the conclusion that I can handle it. So I can handle the worst. So my anxiety level will just drop because, hey, and usually the worst is not going to happen. So, but even if it did, I could handle it. So it's developing this confidence that you can handle anything, basically. And the truth of the matter is you can handle anything. You've been living your whole life up to this point handling stuff, so you can handle anything. So you don't have to live with anxiety. And we got to recognize there's a big difference between the external stuff that really affects us and then stuff that doesn't affect us at all. Like, so if you make the distinction between those two, your anxiety level can drop quite a bit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that you may not agree with, but if there's nothing you can really do about it, be honest with yourself. Can you do something about it? If you can't directly, then there's no reason to be anxious about it. And that's most things. We don't have a lot of power. The ego might say we can do something about it, but really, if you really look at it, we can't really have that much effect on it. So, so you got to really kind of dig deep and go, can I do anything about this terrible situation? Maybe a little bit. I can do this or that. So yeah, do this or that. But then that's it. Don't be anxious over stuff you have really no control over. So that's the old saying. You either have control over it or you don't. But so you can feel, just like leaning in, like you feel a lot of tension. So I'm going to tap in here, do some breathing. So I do listen to music, and I let the vibrations kind of take me away to another realm. The music is taking me to another realm. I'm just allowing it to take me to a different realm. I feel relaxed. I'm safe in my quantum bubble. I mean, you're safe right where you are. So let's get into the safety of where you're at. If you want to create a quantum bubble, this is what I like to do. I like to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm in my quantum bubble. Perfectly safe. Perfectly relaxed. Kind of floating. Enjoying the adventure. Knowing I'm perfectly safe. so safe that I can move any way that I want. Nobody can see me because I'm in my quantum bubble. And by doing this, I'm releasing all kinds of tension, all kinds of fears. They're just being released, breathing in good energy. Doing this, I'm kind of being taken away to another realm. My quantum bubble is moving through space into another universe where there's no anxiety but just people floating around. So you use your imagination. I mean, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it, but I'm just describing this for you as a way to kind of describe how I'm getting this feeling. Now this song is bringing me into a cavernous concert hall. I'm all alone. Got my piano. I'm just filling this concert hall with beautiful music. And I can move any way I want. More than that, I'm being moved by the energy, by the music, by the vibration. It's just moving me, so it's freedom. With freedom, you can't be anxious. I'm going to tell you the name of this song, and I'm going to keep moving, because in this quantum state, you can still do stuff. You can wash the dishes. This is called Requiem for a Dream by Jennifer Thomas. I want to show you guys that you can stay in this euphoric flow and still do stuff. I mean, if you were just meditating, you'd have to sit there and meditate. So this is very different from meditation. This is like if I wanted to wash the dishes, I could be washing the dishes while I'm in the euphoric state. Or any task that doesn't require your brain to compute stuff, which is 99% of the things we do. We don't really need to be thinking. And maybe 90%. This is like that Kung Fu. If you watched my Kung Fu video, karate video. So I replaced that anxiety with a feeling of relaxation and power. And floating.